Alright, what's up guys? So this is going to be our first sound design tutorial. First one I've made at least. I don't know if it's going to be the first one I post, but for this one I thought it'd be cool if we did, well, I'm recording, right? Yeah. Okay, for this one I thought it'd be cool if we did Getter, just because he's kind of everywhere. He's a really great producer, even though he's got whatever going on. But we'll be reproducing that mentality pluck from Fricken Dope, if you know. But if you don't know, here it is real quick. Let me turn this down, actually. Turn down both these. Dope. Yeah, so that mentality pluck right through that whole drop, that's what we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and open up Serum and do an initial preset. You're going to turn both the oscillators on. This first one you're going to go down 2 octaves, down 4 semitones. This next one you'll be going up 1 octave, and then turn the level down on this because we'll be using this for frequency modulation, so we don't need this oscillator, we just need the sawtooth to frequency modulate with. Next thing is a pluck, so let's go ahead and bring envelope 1 down to about 60. Right there's cool. So that's the envelope, so now we're kind of working with, you have that basic shape of the sound. Here we'll go FM modulation, which if you're not familiar, FM modulation is literally everything. Or a lot of dubstep at least, and a lot of Serum people will use FM modulation. So get familiar to using this in pretty much all of our sound design, or a lot of the sound design that I do. Already you can kind of hear it's got that mentality pluck. To add to it, go ahead and do a sync. And do it right there. Put LFO on it, and just a lot. Just a little bit with these guys. If you do too much of it, it loses the overall shape of the sound. Let's go ahead and go to the filter from here. We'll go to high pass 12. Put the cutoff to about 100. 103, that works. LFO, modulate. And a lot of the times you'll want to modulate your EQs and your filters. EQs over in here, and then your filters over in here, because that just kind of helps shape the general sound a lot more, and it gives it more movement, which makes it more interesting to listen to. Frequency, go ahead and turn the resolution up a little bit too. Not too much on the resolution. A lot of times you can use this to kind of help fill out your sound with whatever transient noises are apparent. Too much and you start sounding like acid house, which of course is gross, but if you start fiddling around with the resolution all your sounds and just start turning up a little bit, it can really help thicken up your sound a little bit. So I think that's it for this page. Go ahead and go over to effects. The first one we'll do is the filter. Throw that up there. We'll go to the reverb, which is really cool. Really cool filter. This whole miscellaneous, if you go through all of it, you have ring modulation, sample hold, reverb, formant. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, so go and play around with all that. Let's go ahead and turn it down right about there, 142 if you want. But you can see how much it gives that metallic-y kind of scratchy effect, which is really common in a lot of dubstep right now. Resolution up on this one, give more of that metallic-y sound, and let's go ahead and turn it down to a quarter of the way or so. So you can kind of helps with that metallic-y kind of sound. Hyperdimension, just to give it a little bit of width, not too much though, like 30%, and then let's turn these down to like 20 or so over here. Kind of helps widen everything up. Distortion on this guy, we'll go to a hard clip because you really want that transient punch to stick through. Turn them down, not 100%, but 90-ish or something around there. Next is we'll do EQ. No, sorry, compress. We'll do compress and just compress it until you're kicking off about 3 decibels or so. You can kind of see there's 12, so 3 would be somewhere around. there or so. Um, just kind of helps thicken up the sound once again, squishes everything together. The last thing we're going to do is EQ. This is really what you're working with a lot of the times if you want to create a lot of movement in your sounds. So we'll go low pass. We'll add an LFO onto it and modulate just a wee bit. This one will go peak and will come down from the other way. And by doing this, you're kind of having everything to the high range and this low mids, or not low mids, but this mid range kind of meet in the middle. So it accents everything that's going on in the middle. Turn up on this. You can kind of see on the little graph there, they meet right at the beginning. If you can't really see, but it just helps accent what's going on right here a lot. So that's pretty much all we're gonna do in Serum. And then if we want, we can do some more post-synth effects. OTT kind of helps with that metallic-y kind of, you can hear it right there. It kind of helps, it compresses everything that's going on in there, that reverb filter. So it's kind of like you're compressing an actual reverb tail, but you're not. It's just this filter up in here. And also we'll turn down in here so we aren't clipping. Turn down and turn the gain up, actually. Cool. That's cool right there. So OTT is awesome. If you want, you can mess around with like multiband, but you kind of lose that compressed reverb tail sound that is really cool in this sound. Next, we got an EQ set up, and at some point I'll probably do another whole thing on EQing, because I'm not going to get too much into it right now. But pretty much we have right here, no, this one. Yeah, so this one is, the note I'm playing is F. You can kind of see it in the graph right there, but we want to boost right there, because that'll help bring out that root note. If you can hear it, but you don't want to do that much. But you really bring this out, and it helps that transiency punch right now. And then you can bring this one down right below the F, because that'll help kind of clear up everything and make this more accented. Then down here we have we're taking this F out a little bit because we don't want so much of that hollow. We want more of that metallic-y kind of tink tink tink. So take this one out just a little bit, just to help make this one pop a little bit more. And boost on the high shelf, just to help with that the whole metallic-y sound, because that's really the whole kind of part of this this sound. It's that really metallic-y pop at the beginning. Oops. So you know, if you want, you might be able to come down here and turn this down a little bit, just because you don't want too much of it. And the last thing I have on this chain is just a limiter, and that's just to get the overall volume up. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. But that's pretty much it for this sound. It's really pretty basic, nothing much too going on it. I'm sure Getter has his own wavetables. I'm sure he's not using an actual saw. So I don't know if you want, you can, I don't know, let's try and do, ooh, I know in virtual red, pretty cool, that saw. So I'm sure he's got his own wavetable, but even using basic shapes, you can kind of create any sound that you hear similar to it. It won't sound probably as rich in harmonic content because you're using basic shapes. But you know, we don't have his exact wavetable that he's using in this sound. But you still get pretty close with all this stuff, just depending on how you you know, FM sync and then all your effects, of course. So that's it for this sound. If you guys want, you can hear it one more time. So it's pretty kind of close. Not exact. It's hard to get exact, but it's pretty close with that. So I hope you guys liked this first one that I did. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. Maybe some Joyride. Honestly, a lot of dubstep, just because there's a lot of good fundamentals of sound design within dubstep. So I'll probably be using a lot of examples like that to get started with this. But of course, if there's anything that you guys think is a really cool sound, send it my way, and we can see if we can dissect it or not. It might be a fun challenge for me. We might learn something doing it. So don't be afraid if there's something you want to see. But if not, you guys expect me to keep coming out with some good dubstep, bass house. I'll probably do some more basic stuff too, like leads and whatnot. But other than that, hope you guys liked this one, and I'll get this posted Saturday, and there'll be another one next Saturday. So until then, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Cool, yeah, that's it, guys. Peace.